Attention all Dogtown residents. This is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Hereby my personal invitation.
Yes.
Stay
out of their way. So the first time I heard that message, I was wondering if they're talking about the Prez, but she is long gone, we have since learned.
Left the city?
So it seems.
Nothing relevant happened since the last time?
Nope.
Alright. Caught up. Now we have to meet up with Alex.
Best prices in Dogtown. Certified resale.
You think we're gonna see the Frenchies again?
Oh, we're definitely gonna meet the twins another time.
I hope so.
You don't make people that attractive just for them to be discarded after one use.
Yeah.
Here's to you, Canalito. I don't think I recognize you on the street today.
Yeah. Back to the bar.
What you got in stock?
Best food and drink Dogtown's got to offer, hon.
Okay, so it's still got the Daphne personality, even though Daphne is long gone.
Despite allegations of his complicity in the murder of Federalist candidate Jefferson Farrar.
Let us in. The boiler room.
Damn, the good
Hope the
shit going
music's
down.
good.
Been here before, Reed. Exactly like then. Remember last time we had...
There might actually be a boiler room in Montreal, I
Yes,
think,
the
this
rules are
summer.
Not that different, but the stakes are. The classic copy and paste of ID matching, bioscans, behaviorals, all bases covered.
Yeah, so like Medellin. Or Night City a few years later. Let me see. Global arms trade? Check. Personality theft? Check.
Ah, V, you're here. It's about time, too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
Damn it, finish your conversation.
Yeah, tell me more about how Night City is like Medellin.
V, join it.
I thought I could sneak up. I gotta be even more careful.
Op not sitting well with you, Alex.
Reminds me of a few other sitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in Op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat in the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold him smuggled Corp-Tex.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A
Duh.
lot of what we do doesn't get printed in the norm sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's a long story.
Alright, so am I gonna get this face-changing tech?
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in. She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Damn. Exposed by your love of dogs.
Why is this timed?
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Okay.
I don't understand the implication of the ending of that story. She got rescued by a backup?
Well, I think they had doubts about who she really was, and like they tortured her.
She heard a baton thwack, and she said, I lied my ass off, in referring to
How she got out of the situation.
lying to them, but it was obvious she was playing the wrong person. I don't understand what that meant.
Solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Alright. So, just before we pick that up, clearly, I would not be surprised if, is it shards, perhaps? No, I'm looking for database.
What are you looking for?
I wonder, I'm just curious if Somi's, like, profile has updated, since she's such a specific...
Songbird at the bottom.
Ah, no, it hasn't. I guess these are set, then.
There's none of that updated.
Yeah. By each time you find something new.
Metal back.
Well, I don't know what game I'm thinking of, but, you know, like layer paragraphs of update. 13 Sentinels, there you go.
Yeah, that was kind of broken. That was kind of
Following
OP.
along, all right?
Yeah.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I. Right, our objective, to free Somi from under Hans's duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a normal rescue op, because... well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers. I'm not about to pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, if she doesn't get treatment, it'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
Show me the back of her head and how it doesn't exist. That's an important piece of information.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact. Part of Project Cynosure, a joint U.S. Militech operation mounted in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul killer. The Matrix itself is a functional container. It houses an AI from beyond the Black Wall, and its design lets the user deploy the AI for a specific purpose. In our case, to fix you in Songbird.
Then we have to use that weird tech from behind the wall.
Oh, we have captured a demon in a bottle, and it is chained, and we can, you know, release it to do our bidding. Yeah, I see.
All right. Flynn.
You know, they're controlling the virus, you know, give you a vaccine.
Chains, there's chains on it.
The net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close.
Oh.
And the Matrix.
Amérique.
Hansen hired the French duo because they worked for Militech years back.
He's allergic to strawberries?
She has hearing
Also,
loss.
they're selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
How many dudes got punched walking up to her, you think? Where they got into a tussle with the brother?
Are you even listening?
In Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep. Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NT, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, Pete. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
And then we pretend to be them for the meetup.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen?
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress-up, thank you. Plus, element of total surprise in my corner. Still, sweet of you to worry.
We're gonna have to choose. I can already feel like that level of split up is like, alright, who's it gonna be?
Oh no.
Following along all right?
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
We have to rescue her. Myers told you as much herself. All clear? If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Yeah. Do we have to choose between Karth and a space racist?
First step. What was it again?
Securing a trace on the Netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute. Meanwhile, we'll make sure the personality data...
And what do we do with the kidnapped twins in the meantime?
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
We're bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip. And seizing tech that's gonna save your lives. You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting Netrunners. Disguise is our key to the op.
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work. So, time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
All right.
New gun.
Change face.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will.
Dent.
Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hansen up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. we're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
Okay, but does that mean now that Dogtown is up to the highest bidder? Is it basically just like Militech presents Dogtown immediately? Because that's
Yeah, they'll take over, right?
that's kind of not being stated here, but
You know Reed better than I do. What he thinks? What's his true aim here? Saving So-Mi or carrying out a mission?
Don't say
Saul
both.
imagines he's responsible for her. Always has. Thinks he's responsible for all of us. Hell, even for you, I bet. It's how he keeps his grip on reality. Life. With mixed results, mind you.
And So-Mi?
Same story as always. Dares, lands neck deep in shit, somehow crawls out. Rinse and repeat.
it'd be nice if, you know, there is, despite its leader, something beneficial about a independent, non-corpo space.
Yeah.
You know.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
If that even
They're
exists.
driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics. Specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
I get the feeling that her belt loop being tucked upwards like that is some sort of military thing. Or some sort of known thing for, like, not having it be loose. Maybe it's just a style thing. But I'm like, I've never seen that before, and I wonder if that comes from anything.
Maybe it's just too long.
Stations.
I don't know.
How do they work exactly?
But, like, it's tucked upwards in a
They
particular
view
way.
vehicle IDs across the network. Monitor location, tire pressure, all of that. Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Ah, I've got the stats.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough, we'll improvise.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good, what then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
So now, anything goes wrong, I'll be stuck in there.
Suck it up. This is FIA trunk ops, soldier. Seriously though, the tech just works. And we'll have your back the whole way.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help any plan go off like a dream. When you think you're near a station, scan your surroundings. They're not concealed. Shouldn't be tough to spot.
Get right on it.
Oh. Already moving on with the mission, I guess. That's briefing.
We got comms. All right. Hijacks. Yeah. I'll leave you to it.
What are you doing? Nothing.
What are you doing? You didn't see nothing.
Alright then.
B, heads up. I can't talk long, but two things, quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean.
What did you do?
Don't worry. Completely painless.
Oh, here. Some perk points just like that.
Lovely.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands. More than I expected.
Don't worry. We're getting you out of there.
I know.
First good news, you said. So there a second thing?
Uh-oh.
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely. Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Three big points for you.
Projectile launch system.
Oh, that
Vulnerability analytics.
That also
Emergency
costs 3.
cloaking. Right. Okay, so I currently have this installed.
So you could use that.
Yeah.
For 3 points, the other one must be good too.
So now now I'm completely gone. Yeah, but this is like based on shooting vulnerabilities with weak points.
Oh, is it only shooting?
I don't know, but it's not like anything is lasting particularly long. So I'd rather go this way. Throwing knives, sure. Yeah. I mean, shit, I'm not using this whip, thing, so it's like, just refund that and stick any extras over there if I wanted to try it. And then this leads to sensory protocol. When crouched, becoming detected will slow time. Yeah, so this is also an improvement on the existing. I have both of these, but I guess this just makes it a little bit better than super camo. All right, let's do that.
Changing suits.
Let's go.
Or putting on this suit.
Yeah, I know I'm naked. The stats are not a big deal. It's like it almost adds like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's kind of like whatever. Plus 20 armor. A little bit of weight. Grenade recharge speed. Armor. What do these? Weapon zoom. Quick hack upload. Alright, let's go with the weapon zoom. And... meh. Alright. Lovely.
These clothes look good.
Good news. Yesterday we completed the necessary repairs at the hospital.
Whoa.
Report directly to Dr. Roberts.
Right on time.
That felt like it hurt.
Yep.
Slipping between a little, a little space like that. That sucks.
Every time I have to stretch my ankles when I see V fall like that.
Mm-hmm. No, so anytime I see it, like what I always worry about, like in real life with like a bad fall, like that is like hitting the bottom of your jaw on whatever surface you're dropping.
Oh shit.
Yeah. New fear unlocked.
Oh, we're going to a Katamari. Or at least near it.
We're going to the Pac-Man, yeah. Now, I gotta wait for nighttime, though. time is it now?
4:39 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Just sleeping on the floor.
Basically.
Clones everywhere. Open your eyes, your toothbrush, hairbrush, coffee mug, device, collecting your DNA. They're trying to replace us. You have to go underground.
Attack of the Clones. Who's Tool again?
Tool is, you know, the clone. The friend of Lena Malina.
Oh, Tool. Yes, okay. Right. You doing good? There you go.
Oh, that was fast.
He's out.
Yep. He's on the run. Man, imagine being the clone of your idol.
BD's not even once.
Well, here we are. You and me, face to face.
How'd you do that?
Quote unquote face to face.
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
This spot. Didn't pick it at random, I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you. Come over here.
You're lying about the back of your head.
What's this place? This is where I grow my weed. It's the best of Night City.
Mm-hmm.
So what's so special about this place?
Lived just 2 blocks off while I was here in NC on assignment.
We go into like a childhood treehouse.
Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular.
It's a nice spot.
I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special. Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Oh,
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
you're from NY.
Got this memory. It was the night before I
Not
raided
with
a
those
militant
she ain't.
uniform. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street, I see a party starting. There's playful screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk from their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best scout dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his chews. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Brooklynites love their Converse. Yeah, but that ain't what I'm looking for. I want to see the butters, man. No crease. The fuck are we talking about here?
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Ooh.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Mayan did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her. Nothing went according to plan. What a fucking mess.
So now what?
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave. Myers herself too, almost.
Ground the plane. That was the plan. Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
Pretty much.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run. All before Kurt caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal. They'll make him answer for the attack. He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it, I'm dead. I just know it.
I don't like that I had to pull this information out of you behind the scenes and now confront you with it instead of you coming forward with it.
I
Yeah.
fucked everything up. I know, V. But I had no choice.
Did you?
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
Wouldn't have resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to retire.
Burden of past mistakes. We both bear it. It ain't easy. Me for the biochip, you for the Black Wall.
You mean to say it's my fault?
No, just that when you try to save yourself, it's usually someone else who pays the price.
Yeah. Ain't that the brutal fucking truth? You're the only one I can trust with this.
Oh, so much pressure.
Only question is, after everything you just heard, feel the same way about me?
Why don't you have other friends?
They did a good job making that as muddy as possible. I have no fucking clue.
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for sterile Washington walls. I have nowhere to go back to.
You know, it's a classic case of like the dominoes that led here were not fair, but does that make your future dominoes any more trustworthy?
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the Black Wall?
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns up blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like? Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Felt it too. With the Chimera. Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
Don't trust Reed?
I was kind of hoping Johnny to be like, hey.
I was too.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
Join and serve, or become a Netwatch trophy.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day. clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
Get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah. With you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, then USA, Reed. From everything.
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hansen as a trusty ally. Seriously?
Good question.
I needed someone who could tear me from Myers' grip. I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
Took a steep risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you, too.
Night City's just a pit stop along your escape route. That was always the plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just... things got complicated. Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old agency chums to get involved. Or to find myself caged by Kurt. I'm fleeing, V. Gotta get out. And to do that, I need you. 'Cause you know how it is.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con?
Thank you.
I mean, I used to have some kind of guarantee.
I can't give you one. Sorry.
Oh, God.
But I've shown you my trust. I mean, you're free to sell me out to Reed, right? Or trust me enough to save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I say.
I've shown you my trust. Show me yours.
Okay. Say I believe you. What's the next step?
We go through with the mission. Grab the neural matrix. While Reed and Alex grapple with Hansen, we make our getaway.
And then...
You help me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far, far from Night City. There, the Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of our cure. They'll need me present to run their tests. The moment they're finished, I'll send word.
Is that so?
Yeah, the poster of him in the
And
background while she's talking is
that's it.
great.
Everything. Like a weight off my shoulders, honestly. Now, I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
The triple cross. Okay. Would y'all mind if I took a second to recap what we know about the pieces on the chessboard as I'm making decisions about who to fuck over in this pivotal moment of Phantom Liberty? Okay. Because we're being asked to put aside the fact that you know that she's a traitor and give her this one last exit. Yeah, let me just reread their stories real quick here.
Going back to the resume to assess their personality.
Actually, what I want more so is a quick recap of, like, the mission and then the recruitment of Reed and when Reed recruited her and when he became spoilers for other games. Never mind. I speak so often in fucking Metal Gear references, dude, that it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, right, okay, well, maybe someday. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the trailer would be a nice watch right now. I see. All right, give me a second.
Blood, gore, violence? Alright, I'm in it. No, don't do it.
This is it. Trust me.
You know I do.
That was not smooth at all.
Implants. Oh, you could do the whole body camo, huh?
I'm right where you wanted me.
He's actually naked.
Now tell me I'm out of this goddamn town.
Nobody on you. I just caught surveillance cams.
Adios, Night City.
Should be back in the homeland by 2 a.m.
Yeah. What about you? Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I told you. You're the president's favorite. You're gonna walk out of this on a red carpet.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you deserve it. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm thinking about right now?
Tell me.
Taco stand back home.
This is
What I'm gonna do when I get off this train.
this is how you sell them on the project.
I swear those quesadillas come to me in my dreams.
I feel like you show the actors this up
Sure
front.
sounds tasty.
Yeah. You were the one that took me there in the first place?
Yeah.
Ah, memory.
Listen, when this is all over, you gotta take a break, you hear me? Tell me, do you copy? So we got a passenger and he's carrying. I think we might be compromised. Can you hack the trap?
Oh.
Show me.
And was that a tear in her eye? Or was I just imagining things?
I was looking.
Oh!
So me, you want a pill? So me.
Excuse me, Madam President.
Pill?
Uppers or
Going on a
downers?
long flight.
No, thank you.
Okay, they're in space.
How did that reach?
Yeah, that's not the height we were at when we saw that go down, but fair
I
enough.
wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
Gotcha.
Damn, time to pre-order.
Gotcha. Yeah, do it now. And while you're at it, get that fucking Expedition 33 down there. I see. That's how it went down.
Wow.
Space Force One.
It was a setup!
Space Force One.
Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah.
Space. Boys. Madam President, Space Force One is down. We have to go to Bear Force One. Back up now. Stat! There's no time.
We can always rely on Bear Force.
Can always rely on Bear Force One, baby. Okay.
Close up on them dressing up, putting those tight shirts on, that leather.